Do it the conventional way from hitting the fairway of the green.
Got another one there.
It's not that hard a hole here.
How great a story would it be for him to win this week?
Flat ball flight here right at it. Nope, he took it out right too. Ah, well done.
Quality play there for Fleetwood.
A nice place to putt from. A little bit uphill. Going to work to his left. Gosh, got to get the speed up.
Looking. God, he just curls it. And is this going to be the place where Fleetwood breaks through?
Putter's feeling good.
Oh, brilliant start. Perfect start.
Yeah. This hole's playing pretty easy today. 10 birdies so far.
Oh, it's a great look with that uphill sloping fairway there, so players able to try and loft this as high as they can.
Tommy got up to that sizzling start. He birdied the first 3 holes. Is coming off pars at 4 and 5.
Club just got behind him just a touch. Started out right side of the green and just stayed there, but nonetheless on the putting surface. Long look, but from a good spot in the green. I have to put some hit in this, but just a tiny bit uphill. Should be able to judge the speed relatively easily.
And that's going to be another birdie for Fleetwood to get to 4 under. For his 4th birdie of the first 6 holes.
Kind you like right there.
Oh,
Just a little tap in, easy.
Yeah, there's been a lot of consternation about players on tour not being accessible or available to the media. And these, like you said, Damon Hack on the 18th green at Memphis, even Robert McIntyre last week.
All right, so Fleetwood will turn the card over, sitting at 4 under, 2 back.
This is the go zone. Inside right firm all day long.
Birdie number 5 for Fleetwood. Griffin at 14. Tommy Fleetwood.
Saw McIntyre come from this section of the green. It does carry some speed at the end. There you see it just run off a bit.
Fleetwood trying to save it at 14. And he's hanging in there.
3 birdies in a row. Opening turkey. That's a good looking ball.
Kind of putt you want to have right here.
I love that look across with the grandstands.
The double-decker grandstand full of people.
This is Fleetwood at 16. Did the right thing, kept it left.
Yeah, you can see it's just, you know, tactical golf. You position yourself in this area. Now you have a chance to just 2-putt, and unless you put a little bit too much heat on it like Fleetwood, so he's going to spot that.
Fleetwood to stay 3 back at 16.
He can put this inside that right edge, keep the speed up.
Good day going for Tommy Fleetwood.
See if that hangs in there. It should. You know, he chokes up on everything, or chokes down.
Right.
pitching wedge from 150.
Yeah, he's got to hit this pretty hard to get it there. More conservatively you want it to be.
A lot of shots coming up right there.
A lot of them.
Not his best effort. Good job, Tommy Fleetwood. All right. Russell Henley did put it on the green in 2. He was about 69 feet away. 2 putted for birdie.
Fleetwood on top of the hill.
Only missed 2 fairways today. Beautiful ball striker, and you can see he has lost this one to the left.
Second shot for Tommy Fleetwood at 18.
Gotta make sure he catches that ball first. Keeps the face as square as possible. Trying to find the fairway. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Got a lot of jump out of that, Dan.
It's going to roll down there, but he was way left there.
Yeah, it should be okay. Nope, it caught a lot of momentum coming down that steep slope. That's not a great break.
Whose second shot scored it right over here. Plenty of green left.
Yeah, he's got to land this on the low part and hope he judges it well enough to get up and over that slope. Not terrible. He'll have a nice look at his birdie, but that was a tough shot.
Fleetwood trying to finish off his Thursday with a birdie. And here we go again. Tommy Fleetwood in the mix.
What a nice up and down there. Got a pretty poor break in that ball, finding that deep stuff.
Great round under his belt yesterday, 64.
And now in the first tee from Jupiter, Florida, please welcome Akshay Bhatia.
Not a lot of roll. It'd probably be just the perfect number here. Coming in really high. That'll be an awkward short game shot over the.
In each of the first 2 playoff events. So to say that he's been knocking on the door is a huge understatement.
Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise any of us if he won this week. It really wouldn't.
Akshay Bhatia has improved so greatly in his putting. As Tommy Fleetwood cleans up his par.
Yeah, that's going to be right. Quite as far back as Rory was, but we'll have a similar shot.
This is Tommy Fleetwood for par at the par 3 second. Save. Fleetwood.
Elect him to stay short of that fairway bunker there. Gets that to roll back out.
How about the release on this?
You know, he kept that flight down, knowing that he was a little bit farther away. Yeah, a flawless iron shot in there. Kept the flight down, let the ball roll out again.
Man's been in the top 6 after every round of the playoffs this year.
Fleetwood for another birdie at the 4th. For back-to-back. So Tommy will stay at 7 under.
His second for 162 now.
Getting a little downhill and use of the wind helping him. Keeps it on the safe side.
Stop.
I think this ball got away from the hole a little bit longer than he would have liked. Downwind.
Loved him talking to Kari yesterday. Said, of course I've thought about this being my first win.
To jump up into a tie for second with Scheffler. Here comes Tommy once again.
See that flag stick blowing just a little bit right there of the TV tower. Oh, he likes it.
A little bit shy, but that was right at it.
Yeah, he was kind of hoping that would release a little bit more.
Back now at 7. Fleetwood. Tommy played a very nice second shot. He's going to have a slight movement to his left. Oh, went the other way.
And a tie for the lead. Good line.
Oh, just ran out of steam.
Yeah, he needed the pace there.
That was probably his worst roll of the day thus far. That was a
playing up today, this 9th hole at 187 yards.
Yeah, we just had Sepp Straka walk by. He said he made birdie, so everybody else should too.
Tommy Fleetwood, he has been a mainstay at the top of the leaderboards during the playoffs. Up and over putt. Just stops breaking. It's a very difficult hole location they found here at the 9th hole. It's a bit crowned.
Nice effort there. It's a matter of if, not when, for Tommy. You keep putting yourself in that position, it's going to happen. He dropped a birdie at 15 in Memphis on Sunday, which gave him a 2-shot lead.
Tommy Fleetwood at 10. You find the fairway here. It is a birdie opportunity.
Yes, sir. Just cover this right bunker. And you see how often on the TV there where they put the hole location right on the green.
Guy's had a lot of good looks today.
He really has. He can knock this one down. Not a whole lot in it.
Gets that one down. Bogey free for Fleetwood. Moving up the board now in solo second.
Difficult putt he's facing here at the 11th. Look how far right he's aimed.
Going to break 25 feet to the left and then be quick right through here, right, Keeks?
Yeah. This is a really good 2-putt. You know, you get in the wrong section.
Tommy finding the middle of the fairway.
I'm just so impressed with how Tommy has just continued to play at this high level. Like, it's just when you up there so often and you have some tough losses.
Should just playing it pretty straight.
Yeah, well, should just go to his right, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Good putt.
Tied for the lead with Russell Henley at the top of the board. He goes back and forth between the driver and the mini driver, but for the most part, it always ends up right in the middle of the fairway.
That's like a perfect sequence of swing, hit, pick, tee up.
Much wind right now, John?
Just a little bit of left to right. No hurt, no help. Taking it on an aggressive line right at it.
Just eyeing it down. This guy is just absolutely dialed in. Doesn't appear to be playing too much break here.
No, there shouldn't be much in it. It's back up the hills. And yeah.
It feels like with perfect greens like this inside of 5 feet, if you miss a putt, it's on you.
Tommy's been a lot of times when you get close and close and close, it just wears you out. Up the right side, cutting a little bit.
With where that hole location is today, the lie looks okay, but with the pin in the back right, he's going to be playing for par. This is a 6-iron. You just got to expect this is going to be in the middle of the green.
Caught a heck of a lie there. You saw a lot of ball. You're going to be able to get this all the way on the green.
Just one bogey this week. He took a dead aim. You really just cannot miss right today, but he was flirting with danger.
Long way away for birdie, Fleetwood.
Man, he's definitely not going to win the longest putt of the day on this hole. We saw that one earlier, but he'd be very happy inside 3 feet.
That is a beautiful putt.
Nice read, great speed. See how hard it works off that right side.
This is Fleetwood for the par. He has yet to make a bogey today. Keeps that intact.
Beautiful motion on those short putts. Just very confident.
Pitching wedge picked up just a touch of helping right to left breeze, but this pin is so hard to go at. Cut so closely to that right side. And no surprise here, this is at the dead center of the green.
He made a 2 here yesterday, but much longer putt for birdie today.
At a 61 yesterday from Henley. Fleetwood looking for a lengthy birdie.
Unlikely putt to make, but giving it a run. Unlikely, you say? That hit the back of the hole, which never got there.
Watch the reaction.
Smashed it into the back of the hole. Could have been a good 5 feet by. He knows.
320 to that left through bunker. This looks like that mini driver, taking that one completely out of play. This is up the right side towards those right bunkers, though.
And he's going to have, it appears, some lip trouble there.
And this is just going to be a layup here for Fleetwood. Just not enough room there to get over that lip.
And hopefully he can find a good number. He's such a great iron player that he still should be able to, with as receptive as the greens are, still should be able to give himself a very good look for par.
All right, now the third for Fleetwood, Woody.
Left himself a very comfortable number, 90 yards. Just a very comfortable L wedge for him. Needs to go a little, though. Went really easy at that, guys. I thought it might be more of a full one up the hill.
So Fleetwood with his first bogey of the day, and that means Cameron Young is now tied with Tommy Fleetwood for the Tour Championship lead. And as we alluded to, he is with Cara Banks.
Ideally fit a little draw here. A little shaped fairway like that. It's a pretty nice looking tracer right there. Right down the center line of the fairway. Oh, and gets a good kick. He'll get to pick that up and move it away from that little ledge as well.
Tee shot just did stay in the fairway for Tommy at 17.
This should go right at it.
Another great look.
Good lead there too.
Scoring average, by the way, sub 67.
Back to 12 under where he once was. That was right on the edge or maybe just outside of it.
The 2-wood.
I think it's driver, Noda.
Well, that's about as straight as a ball flight as you can get. Just a matter of the bounce now.
Good one.
And that is going to set up a nice look for the second.
Man who sold more 9-woods in the last 3 weeks than anyone ever has before is hitting it again.
I'm a fan. I love me a 9-wood.
Boy, it is right at it if it carries.
I just think for most golfers out there, yeah, beautiful speed there. It's exactly what he needed. Obviously, you want to maybe get it to roll a couple feet past the hole so it has a chance to go in, but nonetheless should be able to clean that up. And what I love about him, though, is he keeps getting back in there.
It's impressive.
He's obviously broken up about it, emotional about it, but he keeps putting himself in position. And to me, it's just a matter of time if he has that resolve.
Tommy hits an absolute laser right up the middle. Very high, cutting towards the right edge of the green.
And even that's not enough. You just start this round knowing you're going to have to scramble at the first. Getting it done. Fleetwood's third on the way at 1.
Look how busy this green is there. A little easier shot than Henley. Snuggles it up there nice.
Looking to pay off that world-class chip.
Sole possession of the lead after 1 today.
Tommy from 179 trying to draw one in there, but the wind is knocking it down to see if it carries the bunker.
Very possible to save it.
Just barely got it out on. It's not going to get enough of the slope to get down there.
But it's that mentality to keep the pedal firmly down to try to extend that lead that you have. There's a great putt.
And those right there are the big moments.
Fairway medal in hand as the wind flips and is now right to left on this angle. Hits one up the right side. The wind's not really helping it as much as he might have thought.
Catch that bunker. No, it flew over the bunker, but it's in the heavy rough.
He's actually played right at the flag.
Nope.
Maybe the water helped squirt that out to the right a little bit.
He did this a lot in Memphis a couple of weeks ago on aprons that were in as great a shape as these are.
Slow down.
There's just so many options here in these closely mown areas. That would have been a very, very difficult shot to fly onto the green.
Keeps doing it. 10 of 12 scrambling for the week. Tommy Fleetwood.
Missed the fairway, missed the green there.
And back at the fourth, we've got Fleetwood here, Bones, with a second.
From 172, going with 7-iron. This is on a very aggressive line.
Just came up short, back into that wind a little bit, held it up. See how high he has to hit this ball, how far below the green he is. Able to hit another nice bunker shot.
Fleetwood at 4. This time he can't save it.
Yeah, he's missed the first 4 greens today and saved par on the first 3, but not able to do it there at 4 after iron shot right up, coming short, right at it.
Finally a bogey for Tommy Fleetwood on the way from the fairway here.
Let's see if he can find his first green in regulation.
Will it stay? Yep, there it is.
A chance for a birdie.
Fleetwood for sole possession. Won't go away, will it?
No, he won't. Bounce back there for Fleetwood.
Yeah, Russell didn't paint a pretty picture for his playing partner. Right there. Almost saws it off, trying to get a cut. See if it hangs in there. Yeah, nice drive.
Yep, little peeler out there for Tommy Fleetwood. Especially with that uphill, as you see.
Well left of the flag.
Yeah, came up short. He still smoked at 164 miles an hour ball speed, but just playing so long back into that wind. You're
back at the 6th. This is Fleetwood with his 3rd bounce.
He had lots of green to work with, but downhill, down drain.
The kid's going to catch some ridge.
So Fleetwood with a birdie putt from there. Fleetwood for birdie at the 6th to take the lead again by himself.
Starting to fill it up with the putter, Dan.
He's starting to put himself in that familiar position.
And tough. Still searching for that first birdie of the day at the 7th. Fleetwood.
Yep. Down the hill, downwind. There's a bunker there on the left. And there's some rough, too.
Nice job. Sit. Sit.
Didn't jump that much.
Stop.
We control the speed up this part. That's the most difficult challenge. He's got it.
Relentless in the playoffs. Every time you think, well, Tommy can't be in contention again, can he?
Starting it up the right side and drawing back.
Really nice drive. It's just going to roll through back to where we just saw Bobby Mack play from. Going to leave a difficult pitch, but
Gathers any kind of momentum heading up and over the crown in front of him. It could get through the green. But he has definitely left us short, which would be the tendency.
Yeah, that's the scary part we've been talking about. And it's not a bad lead. You just can't risk it, Kiz.
I didn't love the club choice either from that far away.
Fleetwood for birdie to up the lead to 3. Got it.
And what a job he's done reading these greens out here this week.
And he is further solidifying his position. He says you just got to keep putting yourself in position.
Hitting it high, but hung out to the right. Will miss the green.
That's a closely mown area. That'll be down in the flat spot there. That'll be a choice he's going to have to make. What am I going to do? We saw him putt it.
While that was taking place, this was back at the 9th, the second for Fleetwood.
There's enough room from this angle. That one certainly sounded like the bounce of the club. And now this putt for par bones. He hasn't hit this green yet this week.
Boy, he hit a good putt there. It just fell off the table in the last 3 feet.
Drop shot back to 15 under par. Still with the lead, though, here in the 3rd round.
Imperative to find the fairway here to be able to attack the back left. Watching it a little long time. This up the right.
Takes a mighty swing. Let's see if it takes care of the front edge.
Did, and it's going to release up there past pin high. Pretty good from there.
10 now trying for this birdie putt.
Similar to line we saw Scheffler make it from over here, from just off the green.
That is lining up, and it just didn't have enough gas on it.
Byron, after seeing how far Russell's 4 went. Very high. Just a little left of the flag.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Beautiful shot there. There's that grip we were talking about, that sauce of the 4 fingers of the right hand all on the top of the shaft. It's going to break right.
They'll tap in for par to stay at 15 under and up by 1 here on day 3.
Oh, excuse me, short of the left fairway bunker. This ball is hanging on, should grab the right edge of the fairway.
Smart Tracer says it's good. It is.
This is right at it. Just a little left of it now.
Yeah, nice shot. Just about 12 feet behind the hole.
This is the length of putt that he's been so successful at, not only this week, but also in Memphis, where he played so well. Up the left side, flirting with the sand.
Smart Trey says green, and it's right again.
Yeah, past the bunkers there. That's a nice shot. I think what makes it easier, these wedge shots for these players, they don't have to worry about the spin coming off greens. You know, it's not coming back too much.
Good looking.
Great looking.
I don't know if there's anything prettier than watching Tommy Fleetwood hit a short iron.
Back to 13, a chance for Tommy Fleetwood to extend the lead.
Tommy left. That is a confident stroke right there. Right in the center of the cup. He was going to get it and was halfway to the hole.
Trying to get it to cut a little bit, so I'm nodding to the right. Yeah, that's a nice drive.
Fleetwood, 14.
From 210. Henley played in front of him and hit it just short right of the green. This up the right side also.
Bunker for Fleetwood to get closer. This is Fleetwood over at 14 from that bunker. Lots of green, like you said, Kiz.
Yeah, it all feeds down to this hole, so call a little too close to the ball. That wasn't how I was going to say play it, but that one works too, Tommy. Nice up and in there.
Hung out to the right.
Hates
I
it.
think it's wet.
Not even close.
Wouldn't have got there.
The 11th ball in the water.
flag.
Okay.
You're kind of going in a little trough here. There's some grain, and it goes up a little right to left at the end.
No. Going to drop a couple here, and it's Cantlay who's going to have the lead.
Yeah, you got to start talking to yourself and say, look, I made one bad swing here. I'm playing great golf. I'm not going to be worried about this.
You're saying good swing. It just gets into the bunker.
Chased up there. Yeah, just a wedge too. You can see there the different color head on that club.
Oh, stay. Stay. Shit.
Ooh, it's on the edge. There's that big slope to the right, and it just hangs in. Wow. That is what you call a bounce back. 17.
Tommy Fleetwood ready.
It's going to stay yellow.
Trying to hang. There it is. All right.
Good shot there.
Winning before he arrived here at East Lake. 17.
Well, that was taking place after a drive of just over 300 yards. Fleetwood second on the way.
Attack move here for Fleetwood. Terry, I can't help but think if he does go on the win, he's going to give that 16th hole that bounce back.
Tommy back to the top.
There's a really good look there at that straight back putting stroke.
His last hole on this Saturday.
Right up the west side. Looks like it's going to be good. Yeah, it's way down there too. Going to get down into the flat. Take it off those chimneys on the clubhouse and turn it over.
This is very high, heading towards the front right portion of the green. He doesn't like the strike.
I'll leave a lengthy bunker shot.
Yes, very low, looking to chase it back there.
Pretty good from there, Bones, to be honest.
I agree.
Nothing easy about it. But he'll still be right there, tied with Cantlay.
The right center should be good. This is left of the flag.
Still less than a third of the field hitting the green in regulation.
I know it. That's a long ask for a 6-iron up the hill putt as well.
Putter for Tommy, his third off the green at 1.
Yeah, he loves to putt from off the greens. This should be fairly elementary here back up the hill.
And Bones probably the best fringes to putt off all year long in this Prism Zoysia. They're just pure. They could be greens anywhere else.
They are amazing.
So with the bogey by Cantlay, he's playing with him. It is Tommy Fleetwood's sole possession of the lead yet again.
Hitting it very high on a good line.
Landed it perfectly, Bones. Just going to be underneath the hole. Taking some slope away from it, but going to have a nice look there to first birdie of the day.
Yeah. And Fleetwood just buries it.
Right up the center of the fairway.
So you see that flight pretty straight, maybe a little bit of a draw, but mission accomplished here. Now he can attack this front left hole location. From this angle, it looks like he's going to just at that 3 and draw.
Oh. He's hung this out to the right. Not a good shot.
Won't get any of the help from the slope. That'll be a fast putt. 30 feet here. Test his touch a little bit. Saw Henley's putt break a hair left at the end, so he might not have the pace. I think Tommy's got to remember he's got.
Let's go, Tommy!
This up the right side of the fairway. Looking good.
Green on the trace and lands perfectly in the fairway.
Both Cantley and Fleetwood in good shape at the 4th.
Moving that way a little bit, left of the flag.
Yeah, that's well done there. It's going to feed a little more right, be perfectly pinned high.
He's doing a great job with club selection, executing his game plan in terms of fairways and greens, and he's rewarded here with a putt that moves very little.
Never really looked like it had a chance. Tommy needs to really focus on continuing.
Yep, dog leg left here. You want to draw it. That's the mini driver. Easier for him to draw. Obviously didn't draw.
Lost it right.
Yeah, we saw Scheffler hit it right here, and that's well right. Maybe far enough right that it's better. Yeah, really errant tee shot, surprisingly, for Tommy, as well as he's driven it. Another high five from one of the kids.
Exactly. Tommy's 3rd.
From 111, pinned just over a ridge. This is right of the flag.
Okay, chance.
He's been the #1 putter this week.
He's been making long ones too.
And he got it there and kept it on the high side. It was a good putt. Driver cost him there.
So 11 putts from outside of 10 feet go in this week. That one just slid by.
This uphill par 5 for the week, the easiest hole on the course. Fleetwood's birdied it every day.
Go, Tommy! Tommy!
Seed down the middle, and you see the green tracer.
Very high and definitely right of the flag.
Pitched a little bit farther than I thought. Middle of the green is going to chase over the green pretty significantly to a collection area.
This guy's right near the top. His 3rd at the par 5, 6th.
See him use putter from off the green a lot this week. Chip this one in. Really good there.
No bogeys or worse on this hole all week long, and that is a beautiful up and down for Fleetwood, who comes off the bogey, puts another birdie there.
Long way down, some 51 feet.
This is flirting with the bunker on the left.
Yep.
Yeah, he caught that bunker. Remember, he caught the bunker 2 on 16 yesterday and made birdie from there. This will be an easier shot without as big a lip there.
Back on the final day of the Tour Championship. Everything on the line today. Fleetwood at the 7th from the bunker.
Just a little bit of an uphill lie right there. Pretty good position, and what a shot by Fleetwood. How about the fairway bunkers he's been hitting this week?
He's done it again. Not going to break quite that much. Fleetwood on the way. Yes, the putter's been magic.
It has been magic all week long.
This is so far right.
Low one though. Do you know?
Wow, that is
You know the one I hit,
70
right?
yards right of where he was looking, Bones.
Well, I think it's got to be that one.
Just too risky to go at it.
Well, you just can't get any spin on it, and it's all downslope. You land on the green, it's just going to run into the water.
Down.
This is warm.
And that is cruising. It's going to stay there. But That was an anxious watch. So that for par.
Yeah, going to leave a tough one down the hill. Going to get a little read from Patrick, though.
And Fleetwood with a clutch save.
Looked like 4 the whole time, Dan.
Man, that was an adventure. It took a while.
Seems to be very well struck, about 35 feet right of it.
I think that was his target right there. Make a 3. You've done okay here.
See how close Cantlay can get in a moment.
5th on the tour outside of 20 feet this year. I think that's all about getting a 2-putt here. He'd have a little work to do.
I was going to say,
yeah,
he's going to have to think about this. Yeah.
Confirms what their eyes see.
Hasn't had a 3-putt all week.
Yeah, that's a big stat here for him this week.
Biggest back nine of his career right here. It's all in his hands.
And that one headed left. And the official hustling over.
Whoa, hang on.
Got some
Look at
wheels.
this guy is on a mission. And you got a 3-shot lead.
Yeah, he's just pitching it out into the fairway.
Playing it very quickly. Of course, as great as these fairways are, it's a good chance to spin one around the hole here.
What Fleetwood's going to make here at 10, Bones?
Tommy from 69 yards. Got a great chance to keep this around the hole.
Beauty. It nicely. Just didn't quite get as much grab as I expected there.
Let's take a good look at this one, Brian. Down the hill, moving from right to left. Watch this stroke. Let's see if there's any hesitation in it.
Little tap in here. And Fleetwood with another bogey. Back at 17. Everybody takes a step up. Hanley's just 2.
This shot right of the flag, but a good shot.
Looks like he got some of that drawback there. It's on a good line, just not going to get there. He's definitely not taking a lot of time once he gets over it.
This was at 11. Fleetwood to clean this up for par.
Just over 3 feet.
Back into a wind that is picking up in his face. Very high up the right center of the fairway. Good tee shot.
Yeah, that looked in perfect sequence there. He stuck that finish.
Does that a lot. Then he's got that real quick hip turn.
Want to keep a little bit left, but you've got to be thinking offense here.
Go.
That's offense.
Really well done there. That's a perfect lead. 4 or 5 footer straight up the hill.
Doing his consistent thing. Fleetwood for birdie from short range. Drops it home. Right on top of Cantlay. Isn't he?
How good is this final day, huh?
Man.
Fleetwood, 18 under, up by 2 again.
Going with driver and loves it.
Well, if he can hit drivers on this back nine, he's going to be hard to beat.
Trying to draw it at the hole. This is a little right of it.
Not much.
Oh, what another good iron shot.
You get it to 19 under.
Not wasting any time either.
Big swing at 13.
He's more comfortable, Terry.
This is up the left side of the fairway, I believe.
It's good.
Perfect position.
takes a real rip at it. This is at the left center of the green.
He covered the front, and that's going to be good.
That is a really good shot. 7-iron up the hill, hole high.
Yeah, our graphics show just 1 foot 4 inches of break. It's all about if you can get it up there. Looked right early.
He'll take a 4 though. That was a bid for 3 birdies in a row for Tommy all season long. Still just hasn't been able to pick up the W. But he is in great position to take care of that.
Hang in there.
It's got to sit down. He might not know where that is either.
Dry. That's where it is.
Yeah, that looks like an easier shot than we saw Russell Henley have.
Carrying plenty of speed.
Got to hang on. Oh,
way
my.
too hard.
Oh my.
It's not high enough.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Well, it's hard to enjoy these moments when you can't even swallow.
It is tense out here. This is very high up the right center. Flirting a little bit with the bunkers.
And it gets a nice little kick off that mound next to 1. So Fleetwood.
Sliding it down just right of the flag.
Beautiful looking trajectory. And Fleetwood is slowly checking them off.
Never had the pace on the last 2 putts.
Still might be a 3-shot lead if Cantley can't bury the par attempt.
At the right center. Smart. He loves it.
Smart traces green. He's not even watching it.
That's the best driver swing of the day for Tommy Fleetwood, right down the center.
Right of the flag. Needs to get down.
He took that flag, so that right side would be out of play for him. That's really all he needed.
Speed was really good.
That's a good putt there. That ball stopped breaking once it got to the top.
So it's par at 17 for Fleetwood. Another step.
Hit very hard up the left edge. He goes straight for his tee.
Gonna stay in the first cut and be perfect.
Hit very hard and solid, overhooking to the left edge of the green.
I have plenty of green on the angle, but going to be in the rough, which is going to make controlling that. He got a decent lie, so lucky there.
Maybe now he can exhale.
And that's a wrap, Dan.
And that's not a lot of speed, but good enough. The agonizing wait is over. Fleetwood finally, for everything, the FedExCup title.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. Watch another video right here.